basketball. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking coming up for the Charlotte Hornets. On Wednesday, they'll face off against Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team's going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Colin Sexton is out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then it's Tatum. Then it's Williams. And it's Embiid in at the center position. And for Charlotte, we've got Ball. He's out there with MP. Jared Allen is out there with Brandon Miller. And it's Zawan in at the 4 spot. You know, Doris, when you compare the NBA to other major sports, it seems coaches just don't get as much credit for their strategy and their scheming and game plans.
Hey, Kevin, I think it's a misconception not only about the coaches, but about the NBA specifically, that it's not as complex as other sports. There's so much depth to this game. It is in a constant state of evolution. Once you think you've got the NBA down, I'm promising you it's going to evolve to another direction. This misconception is flat wrong.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Williams. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
And don't sleep on Maxey's vertical. He's great at using it to hammer those down.
MP outside. It's Miller on the way. He's guarded by Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Front past the arc. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not what you want to leave open.
Now here's Williams. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Embiid with a screen on ball. Maxey, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Now here's Sexton. Following the miss by Embiid. Here's Embiid. Rebounded by Allen. Hornets have gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. And the basket by Embiid.
Boy, high percentage shot, so valuable. Embiid making sure he doesn't waste an opportunity.
Outside Tatum. And Sexton has it in the corner. It's tipped and stolen by Embiid. Here's Allen. Good, and it's Embiid picking up the assist.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Outside, Maxey. High post, Embiid. Over Allen. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hornets lead by 5. And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76-year franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and outside-the-box thinking. I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. That there isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, that his play has been a vivid nightmare.
You can see the explosive athleticism that caught the eye of NBA scout Sexton with the dunk.
Miller outside. Pass to MP. Just 5 on the clock. Screen by Allen. Ball no good. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Tatum. Here's Maxey. All 3 off the mark. Here's MP. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%? And what I love about MP is work ethic. He's someone that wants to keep getting better and better.
It's stolen by Allen. And here we go. Fast break. MP's got it. And taken over to him. And so on. Gets it to go.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, Sexton. Back to Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, Sean Crocker.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Caught up with Coach Charles Lee. Well, we talked about how difficult a matchup Joel Embiid can be for a defense. Coach told me it's all about not letting him get established down low and making him try to beat us with longer shots. If you do that, I think we'll be fine. Of course, saying it on the sidelines is one thing, and doing it on the court is quite another. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Miller outside. From deep. And Tatum pulls it down.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Maxey. And that one hits back Allen. Hornets lead by 8. Pass to Salong. Good. And it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist on the night. For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Now here's Williams. Nothing on the board. Outside, Maxey. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
And Maxey plays with so much energy. That time he wills that one in off the contact.
This team has handed a lot of responsibility to Tyrese Maxey, but Greg, he's lived up to it.
And has grown very well into his role with the team, showing that he can be a scorer all over the floor.
Amazing to think how far he's come
In such a short amount of time.
Back to Maxey. To the paint. And it's sent back by Allen.
Jared Allen, a rim protector at its finest. What a heat block.
The 76ers trail by 10. Maxey looking it over. And the layup falls. Maxey's got 8 points.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Miller to pass the ball. Knocked away. Out of bounds. Philadelphia's in his possession.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for MP? Tops in scoring, 1st in assists, and he's 1st in the league in steals per game. Just an incredibly aggressive and tenacious defender.
And his scoring abilities are just so far out of sight. Number 1 overall right now. No one's been able to slow him down or even come close. Now, here's Maxey. 8 points for him. Just 5 to shoot. Sexton for 3. Jared Allen grabs the miss.
And even with good coverage defensively that time. He has confidence to drill the three.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Porter's checked in for Charlotte. Tyson Daniels comes in for Ball. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Zubac is checked in. Maxey attacking. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Trades it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Oh, clever pass there from Maxey. So good at finding his teammates.
MP outside. Williams against her. They're outside. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Their last encounter was in Philadelphia.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backboard.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. They trail by 9 points. Steps back. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Lang is checked in for Tatum. And it's Garland in for Williams. Pass to Daniel. MP looking around.
Well, I think Anthony expected the foul, maybe even wanted the foul.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
At the line for your Hornets, MP.
He misses the fifth. And Philadelphia making a change here. Abson's checked in. And the second free throw, good. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's Maxey. Another miss by Philadelphia.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
The 76ers shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Garland. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
MP, no good. Here's Philadelphia. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
You know what? At the end of the day, it wasn't as close as it should have been. There were lapses all night that led to the deficit they couldn't overcome.
Now, here is Miller. 7 points in the game. The three. And there's Daniel. Extra on the assist by MP.
The defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up a little more sense of urgency.
Here's MP. Takes it off the glass. MP's got 10 points in the game.
And it just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Here's Garland. Still yet to score. And the dunk by Zubac.
Yeah, if you allow Zubac's positioning near the cup, look out. This is what you can expect.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Daniel. It's up a three. And another three for Charlotte.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Inside. And the dunk by Zubac.
Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
Pass to Porter. Back to Daniels. Good. And a nice assist from Porter. He's got 9.
Dean's got a little bit lax here defending the triple.
towards Gaethje. He's now 6 for 10.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Zubats with the screen for Maxey. And the dunk by Zubats.
A solid facilitator out of Mike whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
Outside Porter. Daniels for outside. Rebound by the 76ers. 16 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Wang can't get it to go. Carries it down low. MP's got 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Hornets lead by 16. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a comfortable margin for the Hornets here, guys.
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Darius Garland is out there with Madsen. And there's Embiid. Then there's Wang. And it's Clemens in at the power forward position. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. That's the latest, David.
Hey guys, MP in the last time out against the Celtics was outstanding. He scored 45 points, and as his team has come to expect, he was a major factor from deep. Incredible effort on his part. We'll see if tonight means more of the same. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
And someone gets it to go.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Swiped away. And now Daniels pushing it up. No one back is up in. A huge slam. A perfect end of a fast break.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Harlan pitch to Embiid. Looking to end the run. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
There's Garland. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside? Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Daniels passes to MP. Here's long. Pointer. And Embiid pulls it down. 76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Here's Madsen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Madsen's got his first basket of the night.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Porter passes to MP. Here's Long. Good. It's MP picking up the assist. Solong's got 18 points.
How many times have we seen a possession pick that from him today? Ending with the basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And the teardrop. Garland, no good. Hornets leading by 23. Here's MP. And a missed layup.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, trying to go to something else, and then flat out choked it.
Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg, what's your opinion of that?
Well, to me, especially the lead isn't just about how far out you have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from
distance.
Garland looking it over. At the top of the key, Embiid. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Here's Porter. Gets that one to fall after missing his first two. 1 for 3 from the field.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Hornets leading by 23. Pass to Zulong. MP right side. Outside Porter from outside the arc. Good in the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Got a piece of it and stolen by MP. And it's good. Bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Embiid against Allen. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Pass to Salon. And a wide open look for Embiid. And it's the Hornets another 3. Here's Garland. He has 5. Here's Wang. The 76ers again can't hit it. Here's MP. Banked in off the glass.
Got 25
He's got 9 points now.
already in the first half.
Defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Outside Garland and the foul.
Oh, damn. At least it's only my first foul. I could have had more, but I've just come away with steals.
Ball in for Dyson Daniel. Williams passes to Tatum. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Drops in the tray. Maxey's got 11 points.
Take your focus off Maxey for 1 second, and he will let it fly from out there.
Here's Salon. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Williams. Porter pulls it in.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
And that one drops for him.
Guys, it is clear. Embiid is feeling it, and the best way to keep that rolling is keep giving them the basketball.
Outside Williams. Back to Maxey. Pass to Tatum. Beyond the arc. And Maxey gets it to go on the assist by Tatum. 14 points for him.
After hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
MP outside. Outside Wilkins. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Wilkins has got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball. Outside Williams. Catched it on the wing. High arcing shot. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
You see the instincts of MP as a passer. That's really well done.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The open shot by Tatum. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
29.
I'll say this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of
Go
that is
Lamelo.
just his feel
for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It'll be hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
And the 76ers making a change here. Zubats is checked in. Philadelphia's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Ball against Maxey. Zubats a screen on Ball. The 76ers again can't hit it.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got 9 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And here's Maxey. 14 points from him the last game against Indiana. Down low, Zubats. And the dunk by Zubats.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubats? Nice finish.
Ball, the pass to MP. Ball against Maxey. There's Porter with the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And one thing I liked in the first quarter was their aggressiveness to draw the contact, putting the defense on the defensive.
Maxey with the screen on MP. Shot from 12. Shot's good by Williams.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. 1:44 left to play in the first half. Shoots it up. The shot by Sexton, no good. Charlotte's gone even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Here's Salon. He's got 18. It's hauled in by Zubats. Here's Sexton. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And that's now 6 points for Colin Sexton. Charlotte shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Pass to Salon from the arc. And another basket to his impressive total. It's his 9th against 12 attempts.
Yet building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit one from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
Maxey passes to Zubats. Poked loose and stolen by MP.
Got 31 in the first half.
And the shot goes down.
I'm 14 for 19 from the field.
Now he's trying to shut the door.
Porter against Zubats. Here's Maxey. Off target from three-point range.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck with deep here. It's just not his night.
Pass to Salon. Charlotte moving it around.
Come on, Lamelo, you've got to hurry
There's a
up, bro.
screen. 6 to shoot. And the basket is good.
One of the things that makes LaMelo Ball so dangerous is his confidence.
We got
The jumper
91
is
first
pure.
half points, that's crazy.
To end the run.
They've only got 49.
That one misses. And so it's MP making
Wow,
things
we're up
open
by
for
42
Charlotte.
at
And
halftime,
his
that's
big game just
crazy.
keeps getting bigger. That quarter season get over 30 points. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They're getting destroyed inside. I'm pretty sure even Kimmy could get a layup on them right now.
Shaq, I get a layup on you every time. You know what I'm saying? Like my pick and roll game was just phenomenal.
And let's move on and see the top vote getters in this year's All-Star race.
Can't tell too much from early numbers, but the All-Star picture may be coming into focus a little. I'm definitely not surprised by these names.
Yeah, because it's just a popularity contest right now, and they haven't been playing for long.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
They've got MP. He's out there with LaMelo Ball. Brandon Miller out there with Allen. And it's Salon in power forward. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, the Sixers have their superstar in Joel Embiid, but Coach Nick Nurse says they have to maximize him in different ways. Nurse said unpredictability is the key. We have to relieve some of the pressure. Guys are overplaying and sending multiple players at him. We have to find easy baskets out of it. Kevin?
Makes a lot of sense, David. Thank you. Bucket is good. Miller's got his third basket of the night.
I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective and they're winning.
Embiid against Allen. Back to Maxey. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. Maxey's got 16.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Back to Ball. Launches a three. It's good from long range. He has 7.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Embiid finds Maxey. Tries it from the top of the key. Embiid grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Salon. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. Salon's got 23.
Well, this is what he does. Find ways to make his presence felt, and this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Here's Maxey. Offensive rebound. Embiid. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And talk about effort. Embiid staying with that one.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Charlotte Hornets. In the corner, it's MP. Miller outside. Pass to Salon. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Talking about the big game. His confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Ball's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Salon. Now on a screen on Tatum. Driving the lane. That one drops for him. Salon's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And the foul called on MP.
Alright, 3 minutes and 51 seconds left in the fourth. Wow. They didn't even have to play most of the third and fourth quarter.
Here's Garrett. He's covered by Maxey. Pass to Salon. Misses the 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And so in the game for the 76ers, Embiid is out there with Tatum. Then there's Sexton. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Williams at the 3, the small forward. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
They've also been scoring on the break, but how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Allen, a screen on Maxey. And Swan gets it to go. Swan's got 33.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Outside Tatum. Sexton kicks to Williams. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 7th assist in the game. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Allen passes to MP. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Philadelphia shooting here about 46% for the game. Pass to Sexton. Now here's Embiid. Allen defending. Sexton for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Big time range from Colin Sexton. Test your limits, young sir.
Allen outside. Wilkins against Williams. Pulls up on the elbow. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Philadelphia's gone over and over to the three-point shot in the fourth quarter. 4 of 9. Pass to Tatum. Embiid with it. 5 on the clock. Sexton for 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And this will push their record to 39 wins in a good effort tonight.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
Here's Salon. MP outside. Another 3 for Charlotte.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Outside, Maxey. The Hornets pull it in.
Well, that's going to do it. We're in by 41.
Here's Garrett. Pass to MP. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one.